into the next match of the day. It's FLIPSID Tactics versus Team Secret as the last day of league play for the European region continues in the Rocket League Championship Series. With the commentary is Wavepunk and Shogun. Take it away, guys.
You heard it from them. FLIPSID with their fate in their own hands here. I think Secret also with their fate in their own hands, but these guys, they have to get the win right now. Secret has never been in a situation where they needed it more than right now, but FLIPSID, you could say the same thing about them. And when it comes to, like you heard on the desk, the kings of clutch, it's always been FLIPSID who puts themselves in the lower bracket. They put themselves on to Game 5, and then they find the way to get the win. FLIPSID going to have to do it again here if they want to stay in the top 6.
Yeah, but as Lord brought up last week, I believe it was actually Carpet, it was just that name value is starting to drop. The stock in FLIPSID is falling and falling. Now is the time to pick it back up and to sort it out. And you are correct. Team Secret can pull themselves and keep themselves in the tournament if they can go 2-0 this week. And they definitely get it confirmed if Envy go on to lose against PSG later on. But for now, they have to beat FLIPSID. It's usually a big ask. Maybe that name value is going to come back today and we see FLIPSID perform at their best. This is the game that's got a lot of questions riding on it, because we've already seen Team Secret come in against high-profile teams and take them down. All the way back in that play when they took down the leftovers. Can they get a repeat?
You're not wrong, but when you're having to go back to the play-ins to find highlight footage for your team, that tells you something about the sort of season you've had. Secret with just a very rough run of it here in Season 4. They can absolutely redeem themselves here with a win against FLIPSID. They have to make it happen. They've got 5 games to make it. Let's see how they do. They start with some aggressive offense. Marky over the side now. Cooks are airborne. Rocking the Batmobile as always. Shot towards net will be blocked by Flame. Marky Duda. And this one through. Cooks are sitting back and watching Continuum. He'll rotate back and let Mystic move up. Demo on to Continuum. Gives them a 2-man advantage. He gets the less than ideal spawn, but so far his teammates have got him well situated here. Marky with a quick turn to try and keep this offense going by moving into the one roll. Now Mystic airborne off the backboard, out in front of the net. Here comes Cookser. He'll win the 50-50 into the corner. No shot just yet. Follow from Marky's a bit high, and here comes Cookser again. Now above the crossbar. Tylacto misses. Continuum gets a soft touch, just enough to block Mystic from making the shot. But FLIPSID with considerable amount of offense here in the first minute.
Yeah, Team Secret are going to be happy to finally get this out their end and potentially put some offense forward. But it's been a problem that they've had all season, where a lot of their defense always looks so incredibly panicked. Like they're always trying to keep it away from their nets.
3:51 left to go. Mystic now. Wrapping around, Marky's right there. Oh, and he doesn't put the shot in. He got the pass from Mystic, and nobody was home.
I think that one was easier to score.
He was not able to put it in. And that's the sort of inaccuracy that we talked about last match. FLIPSID's been suffering from a bit this season. They really need to have that not be happening this game. Mystic's shot will give Marky another opportunity. A nice soft one, and Mystic will finish it off this time. The 1-2-1 play to give FLIPSID the lead.
All right, we know Mystic can take a shot. We saw him put in multiple ridiculous angles last weekend. He's not going to miss that one at all. But FLIPSID Tactics, they're playing off the backboard a lot, just allowing Team Secret to panic and waste all the boost. As a problem that Team Secret have is the fact that they do tend to react to everything, which means that they are always using boost rather than letting the ball come to them and them to actually play it properly.
Tylacto gets the save up, or they got a shot off, but Mystic got a save. FLIPSID able to put it away, and now Marky Duda on the other end here. He'll set it up. Cookser will take the shot, put it through. 3:08 on the clock, and it's 2-0 FLIPSID.
This is a problem here for Tylacto because he ends up getting there too early. So he's got to force himself to slow down so he can try and play the ball. Unfortunately, he only has 15 boost, so he can't get the acceleration as quickly as he wants. Gets beaten to the second ball. And that is now a 2-goal lead to FLIPSID. Remember, if they win the series, they qualify for the championships.
The regional championships and the chance to play for the world championships.
I think they did that last season, didn't they?
They sure did. Cookser nearly gets a third shot off. What has been aggressive offense from FLIPSID. Continuum into the middle. This one going towards the box, cleared away by Marky at the goal line. Cookser now, slow play. Mystic trying to take the shot. Marky keeps that pressure on. 3 players kind of moved out with the ball there from Team Secret. Not the best defensive positioning. That's giving FLIPSID a lot of area to work with here. Mystic went for the ceiling pass. Didn't really result in much of anything, but sort of aggressiveness. And the fact that he's even going for plays like that, just very technically almost high-risk, low-reward sorts of plays, tells you how comfortable Flipside feels right now. Even though in their own box, Cookser will have to make the clear away. Marky now up on the wall.
Team Secret have been a squad that have always had the right ideas and have just been the execution away from actually pulling them off. A lot of the times when they get themselves into good positions, they tend to hit it with the top of their car, and I'm not entirely sure why. If they could just hit into the bumper and be a lot more direct with their passing, they'd perform so much better. Oh, that's going to go in.
Cookser from the midfield puts in a third goal here for Flipside as they are running away with game number 1 at this point. Basically, no, there's been 1 moment, 2 moments maybe of offense for Team Secret. Other than that, it's been all Flipside.
Yeah, Secret need to recognize exactly what Flipside are doing here. They have not moved away from the midfield, but if you're going to keep playing the ball off the wall there, the player in the midfield is just going to go, okay, I'm just going to sit here and wait for the ball to come back to where I want it to be. And that is going to be a miss. There's the shot. Continuum, good save.
Continuum gets the save. Flame looks for the transition. But Cookser keeps the ball in the orange. Now Continuum try and dribble it out. Marky to contest. Flipside. Despite a little bit of sloppiness here and there, it's been all of them on the offense. The only one finding the back of the net here in game number 1. Mystic could possibly make it a 4th. Flame will get the clear and send it away. Cookser in the corner to let it pop up high. And I agree with you. I feel like Secret has been on the brink. They've been so close to victory so many times. And they generally, as far as decision-making and strategy, have all of the right ideas and the right puzzle pieces. It's just putting them together and making them work, and especially the mechanical plays where they seem to be missing off. Mystic puts in a 4th goal here, essentially securing the game for Flipside in what has been a shutout.
Yeah, it really has been so far. Mystics are going to take the shot, going to get that one in 4-0. And Team Secret just... I don't ever feel convinced by them on the defense. It always looks like they're always a mistake away. Whenever they can get it out, they do look fine. But unfortunately, they just have got no control over those 2 middle boosts, and they're just giving up so much pressure.
Yeah, you can just see it. Just time after time, shot after shot, Flipside's able to take into the box. Cookser drops another one, and Flame will get the save. Earns himself a savior medal, but it's not a savior medal you want in this situation. It's not like the fact that he has to play as much defense as he is. You see Flipside just continuing to put on the hurt here. So even with 18 seconds left, not falling back at all, continuing to look for more goals. They'd love to get into Secret's head at this point and just tell them in game number 1, you can't do this, we've got this. And at least for game number 1, it will go over to Flipside. Secret has got 2 more chances here to get the wins off of Flipside.
I really want to see Secret start to give themselves some more options. Across the entirety of the field, every time they get the ball, there's no one to pass to. Their only choice is to either launch it or dribble it. The problem with that is Flipside Tactics have got themselves settled into a rotation. They've got 4 major boosts to pick up very freely, and they can also steal away Team Secret's boosts, so positioning is never really going to be a problem for them. The problem for Team Secret right now is how do you even get someone into a position to actually be available to pass to, because you're not getting boost on them, and you've got to still try and play it away from defensive positions. So it is a very difficult puzzle for them to try and put together, but there's an opportunity there. The best option they've actually currently got is to start challenging a lot earlier from the kickoff.
Yes.
And just not get in that position to start with.
Yeah, I was thinking about, how's the 50-50 game going? And right now, there really almost isn't one. I feel like Flipside is just beating them to the ball. They're just always there first, and we're not even seeing Secret get a touch and contest, And so being just more aggressive, challenging at the midfield, and trusting your instincts that you can read this shot, you can go up, you can at least get your car in the way and break up the plays. Even if it's not the prettiest Rocket League right now for Team Secret, if they can just stop Flipside from being able to pass to each other, that would work, just dividends and being able to give themselves opportunities to score, because right now they got outshot 10-4 in that game. Very few opportunities for them to score in game 1.
Yeah, I do want to see these passing plays start to come out. I want to see... Tylacto is a man that I've wanted to see something from all season, because I just know how good he is as a 1v1 player, as a ball carrier. But he just hasn't had the opportunity to take the ball down with 100 boost and really show off what he can do.
This ball drops straight to Cookser, and oh, what a redirect from Mystic. In the net, backwards, doesn't matter, puts it away from the goalie, and Flipside's got the lead.
Okay, I know we said that Flipside have got their own destiny in their hands, but they are taking it to the most literal sense. Taking this game to Team Secret, putting themselves 1 goal up with 8 seconds gone.
Yeah, 8 seconds to pull off a brilliant play. Flipside have the lead again. 5 goals straight in this series. A demolition on the goalie. Marky Duda up. Continuum will get there in time before Cookser can make the shot. There's those sorts of challenges that they need to be taking more often. Marky will wrap around Flame in the corner.
This is their opportunity. Don't drop it easy, boys.
Lacta puts it in front of the net. Continuum just trying to keep this opportunity alive. They've finally gotten it into the corner. Got it onto the backboard, but Flipside will defend, get it away. Cookser moves up, slow loft to the net, and this one will go to the corner.
And you saw when they had the opportunity to start putting the wave offense in, Continuum hesitated on his way back. That meant that the third couldn't come in and try and help out, and they immediately dropped the pressure that they have. Small things like that has been the difference maker.
It was what has Secret down, getting shut out in game number 1. Already the potential to have it happen again in game 2, but plenty of time to come back into it. Continuum across the field. Flame trying to shadow, but not well positioned and kind of just eliminating himself from play. This one drops straight down. Tylacto, though, with the backflip in front of the goal. He's got to feel terrible about that one. Had a good opportunity, even though the defense was positioned well.
Nah, I doubt that entirely. I don't think he was ever going to get there, instead choosing to keep himself in position and not overcommit. It's definitely an could you not situation, but they've got plenty of time left in this match. No need to overcommit just yet.
Well, he went with could you not, and right now they are back up on offense. So a chance to possibly make that goal happen this time. Lacto will actually leave it, goes for the screen play. Read well by Flipside. Now Marky trying to move up. Looks over the top. 1, puts it towards the box. 2 players up. Flame bumps Continuum to the side. This opens up the defense, but Continuum makes the touch to get the clear down the field. And Marky will have to go for the pitches in the corner. 2:57 left on the clock. Still 1-0 Flipside.
Flipside, they can just continue to play the way they are. They have not looked overly like they've been pressed so far. Every single time Secret have got an opportunity, the rotation breaks down, and Flipside can just do offense at their leisure.
Yeah, Mystic and Marky making work at the midfield. It just feels like every touch going in Flipside's favor right now. We talked about the 50-50 game in between games 1 and 2. We're seeing more of it here, but Secret's still losing it when they're going for it.
Team Secret need to get that ball in the air more. That's how they took down the leftovers. They cannot afford to take down such 1v1 monsters that Flipside have got on the ground.
Well, we have seen, especially Tylacto and Flame, I believe, be able to score goals at ridiculous angles in the air. So I agree with you there. I think it'd be a great idea for them just to go for more lofts, leave a cherry picker, see if they can find some opportunities to score. But that really, they have to trust their defensive backbone there. They're going to go for a 1-2. Flame will put it up high. Tylacto to follow it, but misses contact. Mystic will put it back to midfield. Cookser with a lot of space to work with, gets it past Flame, finds the far corner. Beautiful placement by Cookser, 2-0 Flipside.
Oh, dearie, dearie me, Team Secret. Flame and Continuum, they have an argument with one another, and Cookser will happily just stick in the background and go, okay, do you want to do that? This is going to be all mine. The rotation once again breaking down, and it just shouldn't be happening at this point. They've had the time to try and figure this out. They've had 5 weeks or so, and these are the same problems they've had back in week 1.
Yeah, this one, in this particular game, it's been Flame bumping into Continuum here. It feels like Flame might be getting a little bit panicky and more aggressive.
Well, I need to figure out who the one was, but there was one player that definitely cut across when he really shouldn't have. You know, those diving cut across plays are awful ideas just because you're not in the rotation at that point. You've already got a man there. No reason to do it.
Yeah, you're not only going for a less than ideal touch, you know, a low percentage play, you're also making it very difficult for your teammates to make follow-up plays. So always a rough situation there. And now with 1 minute remaining, up by 2 again. Secret yet to score in the series. Just any goal, even if they don't get the win, would really help boost morale for this team. And an opportunity to do it here as Flame puts it back into the box, but Continuum bumped by Cookser. Tylacto was on the rotation. Cookser looked for the bump on Flame on his rotation back. Find it. Marky will pass across the field. Mystic's there. Goes back to Marky. Takes the shot towards net. Continuum gets the save. Well, they've had saves for days at this point. They need a goal. 30 seconds remaining. Continuum with an opportunity, but he backs off, respecting the positioning of Mystic. Now Marky will look to pass it back to Mystic again. Double M duo up on offense, just doing work for Flipside with 17 seconds left. A goal would be great for Secret, but a win's not going to happen this game.
Team Secret, they've got opportunities. They've had plenty of ball control. They've actually done so much better this game than they did in the previous one. Unfortunately, every time they do get ball control, they're just hitting it. Straight back over to FLIPSID. It's like, okay, we're out of defense. Oh, we're back in defense.
FLIPSID has now outscored Secret 6-0. And Secret, the last time we saw a complete shutout was last season NRG versus Denial, I believe, was when that happened. So possibility of having another clean sheet here if FLIPSID can pull it off. Which would
I've only ever seen 2 in competitive Rocket League.
It's very, very difficult to pull off the complete shutout, the perfect series. You keep the other team from scoring entirely. Right now, FLIPSID set to do it, but we've seen Secret score plenty. I don't doubt that Secret can find a way to score here in this third game here, even possibly get a win, but they have to change something up, and it feels like they're just outclassed in every department right now. We've talked about during the middle of the game that their aerial play has been excellent, and that was what helped get them the wins over the leftovers, but it doesn't seem like they're being able to find those touches, and even when they're going for it, they're just getting beat out by FLIPSID right now.
There's 2 stages right now. Yes, they're getting beat, but they are also beating themselves. I mean, that bump for the second goal should never happen. That is a level below the RLCS level. The other problem is yes, I said they've got to go to the air. Unfortunately, because they're spending so much time in defense, they don't have the boost to go to the air.
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
got like 200 boosts to share between 3 of them. That means that even if they wanted to, they just go, we have the ball, we haven't got the boost, we'll maybe do it next time. You know, we might have some boost next time. So just hit it back over the FLIPSID, but they're not getting it.
And maybe next time kind of feels like how it's almost been the entire season, and that there is no next time at this point. You lose this game 3 for Team Secret, you are effectively eliminating yourself from top 6.
And the biggest thing to worry about right now if you're Team Secret is if you do lose this one, you are almost guaranteed at this point. It could change, but you're almost guaranteed 8th spot. That would be the first match against Fnatic.
Yes.
And you've got to know Snasky and the rest of the boys would be licking their lips at that rematch.
They would love the rematch. Especially their new big flashy org Fnatic finally getting into Rocket League. Glad to see them here. It's been a long time coming. Happy to see Fnatic get involved. Team Secret now. Oh, what a stop. It's not often you see a player make a touch that completely kills all momentum and the ball just sits still.
He did some parkour on the top of it. And that's going to go maybe all the way in.
Oh no, Marky sends it away. Keeps the possibility of the complete shutout alive, but now Tylacto in the net. Will not make the shot as Cookster is able to get in the way. First minute here, come and go quietly. We saw FLIPSID score in 8 seconds in game 2. This time we see Secret able to hold on for longer. Avoid fantastic offensive push. Here comes another shot from Flame. Mystic makes the save and sends it away. The Secret do not want to go down as the second team, I think in RLCS history, to be completely shut out.
Yeah, but up until that miss, that was the best wave offense we've seen from them in a while. Feels weird saying that when I'm casting with you, Wave, but it's a case of they were finally controlling the boost. They kept themselves going, but one whiff is all it took, and they gave up all the pressure that they'd managed to gain.
Cookser now putting it up high. Marky Dude on a follow along. This one pinches off, and Cookser will need to send it away. He makes the touch. Oh, and what? No, no way. What? Are you kidding me? Look at this pinch from Cookser. I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. 124 kilometers per hour.
Cooks, I know you were talking about how much you like the Batmobile. Could we maybe ban him from that car?
He's like, oh, it's the old Batmobile. It's good. Now I can do my black magic.
What was that?
I mean, I don't even feel, you know, poor Secret. They'll finally get a shot. No, it gets blocked. Oh, and can Marky get there in time? He's out of boost, I think, right now. He's got a little bit to work with, and Tylacto will get the save.
No, you're correct. He was completely done.
I'm still, yeah, he picked up the little 12 pad. That's where that little burst came from.
That was the most calculated of shots.
I'm still geeking out about that last goal. Are you like, oh my goodness. Oh, Flame with an opportunity to tie the game, sends it towards the net. Oh, and Tylacto puts it through. A tie game for Secret. They avoid the sweep, and they have a chance to still win here in game 3.
And finally, we see the creativity that I wanted to see. They get the ball in the air. Tylacto, he's free to roam. He's got 100 boost, can do exactly what he wants. Get the ball down over to him, turn the ball into the net. Team Secret are not out of the RLCS yet.
They still have a hope. Still have a chance. They have to get the win here, and they got to get in 2 more games after it.
I believe their win against the Leftovers was a reverse sweep.
not surprise me. Cookser sends it to the side. Marky Duda in the corner with Mystic. Not the best positioning, but he makes all the touches he needs to, gets it over the top of Flame. He and Mystic still right up on top of each other, creating so much confusion. This one lofting, and Cookser goes up to try and get the soft touch downwards. Mystic gets a clear on Flame as he rotates back out, which will open up a bit of space here for Flipside. And look at Marky to Mystic trying to make the connection. Flame and Tylacto both up and make the save off to the side. It'll avoid it for now, but they're still on the crunch, and Cookser will put it through. Flipside's back up.
Flipside took control of the 2 middle boost, and as has been the story, just immediately Team Secret looked like they were panicking. They couldn't quite get there. Tylacto in 2 minds about playing that on the wall or on the floor.
Yeah.
Ends up doing neither. And there is the 1-goal lead reinstated for Flipside Tactics.
Yeah, it really is right now Flame needing to gather his wits and trust his teammates. These double commits from him are just going to be the death of Flipside. Oh, what a drop from Mystic. No good. The position wasn't quite there from Flipside, but another shot. Marky sends it high. Mystic stays grounded, or stays up in the air. It was Cookser that stayed grounded, and Mystic went up in the air. Send this one back away, and the transition's there for Flipside. Cookser takes the long shot. Tylacto makes the save. They send it out, but with 1:30 left to go, they need this goal right now. Tylacto taking his time, trying to bait into the defenders. And Mystic will actually make the backflip shot and get the 50-50 in the air afterwards. Transition comes through from Marky. Flipside's holding on.
1 minute and a little bit of change. Team Secret, if you want to stay, you've got to do it right now, boys. Tylacto, we're seeing him finally start to move into that role I wanted him to. You can see just how good he is if you can give him enough boost and the ability to carry the ball across the field. Now you just need some options.
Shot from Marky blocked by Continuum. There's another one towards the backboard. Drops this one in front of the net. Tylacto's there. Flame was there. Tylacto went with the follow-up. Missed a kill. Oh, no! It was possibly going to go in. I couldn't quite tell who got the block fully. Flame puts another one across. It bounces off the crossbar, and Continuum sends it in. They finally get it. Took them long enough there. 45 seconds left, and it's all tied up.
The only thing I can describe that as is the TNT slowly having the fuse go towards it. It gets to the end, and we have to wait for the explosion. Finally, it comes through. 2-2, all tied up.
And where the wick goes inside, you can't tell if it's still burning. And it finally explodes.
Team Secret, the Acme.
Oh no, Cookser has an open net in front of him. Continuum is going to challenge him. But Cookser just taking his time here, gets it out to Marky. Puts the pressure back on. Mystic, the net will rotate back out, and Marky takes the shot. Flame with the stop. 30 seconds remaining. After getting shut out the first 2 games, a tie game between Secret and Flipside. Mystic over the side, he'll find Marky in the midfield. He just takes the long shot. Flame puts it into the corner. Mystic now with an opportunity. Marky looking for the zone in net. Doesn't find the shot. Mystic can't put it in. With 5 seconds remaining. Marky to Cookser. Misses contact, and it will touch the ground overtime in game 3.
Flame's whiff almost cost them. Tried to play it off the wall. He couldn't read it. But now we are in overtime. This can go anywhere.
Mystic. Trying to put it around. Tylacto now in the corner. Marky will play it out towards Mystic, who got a bump. It was on Tylacto in mid. Mystic over the top. The next goal, if it goes in for Flipside, that is the end for Secret. They have to score right now. That is the only thing that will get Secret out of this situation. Touch from Tylacto. Cookser with the read. Shot towards net. Cleared by Continuum, but the double commits from Flame continue. And the boost game still going in Flipside's favor here. Cookser finds Marky. Doesn't make contact. Brings Tylacto into the corner with a soft touch. Cookser will play it out. Mystic takes the shot. Far post. Puts it in. And that's the end for Secret. Flipside with the sweep in overtime.
Flipside played their game plan this series, and it worked out perfectly. They will take the sweep. Nobody left in defense with anything more than 10 boost. Just starved them out. And unfortunately, Team Secret are going to drop down to that promotion tournament due to famine.
Due to famine. The boost not quite there. The team synergy not quite there at all this series either, especially in games 2 and 3. Just not struggling to trust each other, and the resilience, the rugged veteran resilience of Flipside, which has constantly been to their betterment throughout the course of RLCS, comes out here again, and they get the sweep, keeping their hopes alive.
Certainly do. Cookser Okay, yeah, you were correct. Well, I was wondering about it when he was talking about, like, how bad could the Batmobile have affected you?
Just watch this thing I'm going to do. I'm just going to slam the ball into the wall, and at 124 kilometers per hour, it's going to soar over everybody. I don't think it even touched the ground. It just went the entire length of the field all the way to the goal. One of the most ridiculous pinches I've ever seen. It's been a crazy day here in Europe. So much awesome action, and we've got so much more yet to come. But to break down this match and to introduce you to some other ones, let's go back to the desk.
Yeah, a couple sweeps to start things off, and once again, FLIPSID winning when they absolutely have to. That win securing them a spot in the top 6, which also means Envy and Secret will be your bottom 2 teams.
Yep, absolutely. Envy now locked in at 7th place, and Secret's going to be at 8th place, so that guarantees us that first round rematch. Team Secret going up against Fnatic, previously the leftovers. But more importantly, we have at least 6 teams guaranteed for league play next season, and our 6 teams that will be competing in the European Championship. The big question left, however, today is who will finish in that top 2 spot to guarantee themselves a spot at the World Championship. But well done to FLIPSID in this series. They stepped up when they needed to.
Yeah, going to be an exciting one, but it's what we talked about. Where's the FLIPSID? Where they've been? Turns out it was just hidden with Cookster's Batmobile somewhere. And he's finally back, and he's excited.
That pinch, we're probably going to see it in the Mobile One high-performance replay. FLIPSID winning when they need to, a sweep over Secret to secure themselves a top 6.
And with this sweep, Team Secret becomes the most swept team in either North America or in both Europe and North America. That is now 4 out of the 6 series they've played. They have been swept. They really struggled this season. It was tough for them. And FLIPSID, when they have their back to the wall, they don't disappoint. They really just stepped up and closed this series out.
No, it just started off with really good accuracy from these shots. Mystic, his placement has always been pretty on. You saw it at the beginning of the series, you saw it at the end of the series. But I mean, you're talking moving into Game 3 until Secret finally scored. I mean, it was 12 minutes and 20 seconds of
And there was that shot. And I've seen him go for these. He actually, he tries to do that. That was 100%.
There's a play really reminiscent when they took the World Championship where he dribbled past 2 defenders, he flicked it off one, it passes back inside to Markey, and then he scores off of it. So it's something he's really comfortable with. Just those wall pinches is something that Cooks does so well. He just has something about him in the mindset that he understands so much about the physics of this game that
he was the MVP for FLIPSID in that series. He had some big goals. Even though FLIPSID in those first two games, it seemed like a breeze to him, a walk in the park. But in that final game, it was pretty close. And those plays by Cooks were critical. Three of those goals, those were all a result of Cooks playing very well. That pinch goal, there was the shot that he flipped to actually do a bounce shot to get it under that first defender and over the second.
By Markey. Yeah, Markey had a really good contest for that on the right that set it up, but still the placement to play it under and in.
And then the pass right out to Mystic in overtime. So Cooks, he was phenomenal that series.
It's what he does.
So FLIPSID coming in, doing what they have to do, getting a sweep, getting themselves in the top 6, pushing their season to next week. Let's talk about that a little bit. Now looking at this FLIPSID that played today and looking forward to next week, the regional championships, what would you like to see them hold on to, or what are you really liking from FLIPSID? And give me some light expectations for next week.
So it's going to be tough to say. I like the way that they played now, but they played Secret, and everyone pretty much smashed Secret. Like I said, 4 out of the 6 series that Secret has played, they have been swept. So Secret really struggled this season. I just want to see FLIPSID can, get back to that dedication, play many hours a week with your teammates, get in some scrims, play. They still have a shot for the World Championship. Now, I think they're going to breathe easy now that they know that they're in league play next season. But really, I think they're just going to grab some popcorn and sit back and watch to see who they're going to play in the first round, because that's going to be pretty telling. It'll be tough if they pull Gale Force or Method.
Yeah, I think for them this is I just want them to keep that grit. There's something about this team that when they have to play from behind, pretty reminiscent of last season when we saw them. It's like one game and you guys are in. Can you do it? And then they give us this ridiculous situation and they end up taking 5th at LAN. So you can't cut them out yet. I'm sure that they're going to be motivated as ever. It's something that they always do. Their boot camps are always phenomenal for them. So hopefully they just start that a week earlier.
All right, well, we're starting to get some conclusions here of league play for the regular season of the European region in RLCS. We still have 4 matches to go, trying to find out top 2 and figuring out some seeding as the regional championships are next week. Coming up next, we have Excel going up against Mocket as the final day of league play continues for the European region. Stay tuned.